But if they continue on like this movement, these fake news commies, Luciferians, you know what I'm talking about. The Democrats, which I call the Communist Party of America, they push for that. They're doing the work of their daddy, the devil, and they're gonna have to meet the Creator whether they believe in Him or not. So we need more of this. And the fact that you guys are young and are pro-life and have a grasp of this, I said, God, I can't let this go. I cannot let this go. I know my mom's waiting. I'm gonna meet her. But so what church are you affiliated with, Eddie?
Yeah. So the organization is a Catholic organization.
You're mine. All right, I'm Catholic.
Oh,
I'm
wonderful.
Holy Trinity and St. Mary Magdalene. Magdalene, I think, is my home. I can't say it. Trinity. I belong to Magdalene, technically registered, I think, but I've been going to Trinity since '81. Me and my family.
Wonderful.
So you're Catholic?
Yeah, we
are. It's a nationwide organization. We're all from different places. I'm from Indiana.
I'm from Arizona.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you? Who's housing you? Are you just like a missionary type?
Yeah. So we we'll get host homes or stay at parishes along the way, but there are actually 12 of us, and we all take turns walking in groups of like 2 or 3.
Be careful, because I mean, Coweta is a very conservative. This is a Trump county, but we do have some. Obviously, we got some fake news watchers out there. You know what I'm talking about?
We'll do. Definitely.
Well, God bless you all, man.
Thank you very much.
This was a blessing. I said, God, give me a day of blessing. This was a blessing to actually see them walking, 3 of them, pro-life, wearing that boldly and proudly. These Catholics, which is what I am. I couldn't ask for anything more. Just please be careful, okay? All right, when are you going back? Separating the truth from the lies. Coming at you from underneath the Newnan, Georgia, heavily chemtrailed sky. You're about to receive your Friday edition of the shock treatment. And what a surprise, what a shock for me. I mean, before I left the house and on the way, I was praying. And praying for a great day, a day of wonderful things. And right out of the box, I saw a sight that I haven't seen before. It's 3 people, it turned out to be teenagers, with pro-life shirts on, and they were marching. And I found out, they're number one, they're Catholic. They're Catholic. And I know we got some people out in the truth community who say, through their research, that the Vatican's corrupt and all that. Don't lump everything together. If you have a bad leader like we had 8 years, Obama, does that mean every American's bad? If you have corrupt politicians or corrupt people in government, does that mean every American's bad? No. So just because maybe a pope or maybe a group of people at a higher level in the Catholic Church is not on the up and up, doesn't mean that these people are, or we are, us Catholics, because I'm a Catholic too. All right, because we're followers of Christ. That's what we do. I don't care what other stuff other people believe or what they say. We follow followers of Christ. And right here, the proof is in the pudding. 3 teenagers, 3 of them, count 3, walking from Los Angeles to here. And Atlanta, I think, is the destination for the weekend they're going to stay. It's so refreshing to see this instead of seeing all the other nonsense that we've seen play out, especially in with these Communist Party of America, the AOC, who's a POS, that Omar is a freaking racist commie that doesn't even belong. She's not even worthy of being government. None of them are. The Luciferians, the Communist Party of America. So it's refreshing to see something positive. And we need more teenagers. We need more of our youth to be reached, to do stuff that, get proactive, be pro-life, be pro-God, read the Bible, become disciples or followers of Christ, and help spread the word. Instead of having the ear pods in the ears, listening to helly weird music, watching helly weird programming, because that's what it is, and looking like the cartoons that they've been watching since they were kids. I mean, freakish looking things have been seen. I mean, gauges and ears all distorted looking, and that's exactly what the devil wants. He wants to take God's body, you know, the human body, God's temple, and distort it, and that's what he's been doing, especially with, and basically terminate, because the devil comes to seek whom he may devour. And you know, when we got these Luciferians, these anti-God, anti-Americans, anti-life, pushing for pro-choice. It's not pro-choice. It's pro-choose to kill or not. So these three teenagers are for pro-life, which God is pro-life. The Bible says that God says that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, that he fastened you in the womb. And then you got these devils that are pushing for tearing apart that which is in the womb, and even after it's been delivered. I've never seen anything or heard anything in my life. This is ridiculous. But this is where we're at. So it was refreshing. Instead of seeing Luciferian pro-choice, this is pro-life. I mean, if these pro-choice are so, you know, so gung-ho on basically it's murder is what it is. You know, why don't they give us an example? Why don't they, you know, rid themselves off the earth? You know, give us an example, because it's disgusting what they're promoting. Disgusting. Murder is what it is. So it's so refreshing to see teenagers. I was overjoyed. I really was. And I said, God, if you don't do anything great else than this today, this is enough for me. Just to see this, and they're marching from coast to coast. So I'm going to show you the website. You know, at first I said, well, you Crossroads, that's the mega church here in, I said, Crossroads, that's the mega church here in Coweta County. They said, no, we're Catholic. I like to say Cackalack. So it's a Catholic organization, if you will, named Crossroads, and what they're doing is they want you to walk with us. This is mainly, I think, it's young people. You know, that's what it's geared towards. And you can apply online, as you can see, for U.S. walks. I never heard of this until today. So I believe God wanted me to spread the word. So we're going to take a look at more, see what this is about and how to get started. It's young adults hit the road. Young adults hit the road to take pro-life message across country by Ana Franco Guzman, Catholic News Service, Washington. All right. The path for a group of young adult pro-lifers this summer is about 10,000 miles long. That's the collective miles Crossroads walkers will complete by August 11th or 12th, walking from the West Coast to the East Coast. I'll finish that up. To the East Coast. Young pro-lifers complete 20, I believe it's the East Coast, 21st annual Crossroads cross-country walk. All right, young pro-lifers complete 21st annual walk country by Cecilia. All right, it's registered correspondent. All right, you can go to the website and learn more about this, but it shows you the profiles. Oh, you could be in your 20s, as old as in your 20s. All right. It shows you people that are doing it, and it's for a great cause. So I'm proud of them. I mean, I really am. Crossroads, look at it, walk.org, pro-life walks across America. You could donate, and this is for an excellent cause. And I prayed over them, you know, a hedge of protection, because, you know, you got these kook commies out there that want to attack pro-lifers, patriots. You see it all the time. They want to attack patriots and pro-lifers and anything that's good, right? You got the Antiquas, Antifas. By the way, they're a terrorist organization. Why aren't they all rounded up? I don't get it, huh? But America is. The real Americans are pro-life. The ones that don't want pro-life they're not of God. You cannot be a Christian, and that's between you and God. You can't be a Christian and be pro-choose to kill or not. No way. I mean, you could claim it all you want, but that's like going to McDonald's doesn't make you any more of a hamburger than going to church makes you a Christian. All right? So there's that. And God knows each and every one of us before we were ever conceived. Does that mean you're nothing? You're just a couple pounds of flesh in the womb and that's it? No. No, sir, no, ma'am. Where there's blood, there's life. All right? So this is refreshing to see. it's funny how these teenagers have their heads screwed on straight more than so than the adults that are, you know, a lot of adults these days, especially the ones that are pushing for pro choose to kill or not. So it was very good talking to them. God bless them. God bless anyone that's doing this. All these teenagers. It's so refreshing in a world full of darkness, full of satanic Satanism, Luciferian things that's infiltrated everything. The public indoctrination system. No, people think of schools like a school of fish. You know, the fake news, the helly weird movies, just a whole host of things. The satanic music and the frequencies that they use. It's so refreshing to see this. And no earbuds in the ears, man. I'll tell you what. I'll take this over any other. I mean, these kids are great. You know, I raised 3. It's funny. I bump into 3 kids that have their heads screwed on straight, and I raised 3 kids that, well, I'm gonna leave it at that. But there you go, folks. Crossroads Catholic organization. Organization where young folk walk for life. Support them if you can, folks. Party people and party sheep will support them because we need more of this. And I was thrilled. I prayed a hedge of protection over them in the name of Jesus, and that they're just blessed. And they are a blessing. I'm telling you, they most certainly are a blessing to see this, especially among our youth that we're losing. And I'll be covering that soon. Losing our youth to the satanic, helly, weird system, the social media that's poisoning their minds. And if you don't have your head screwed on straight, if you're not strong in the Lord, I mean, you're going to lose your way, go the way of the world. I know 3 youngsters that are now adults that went the way of the world. One even became a witch. But I'm going to leave it at that. But anyway, I digress. At any rate, shakalaka from Noonan. I'm out. Until next time you receive the shock treatment.